most exciting hour in television.
Intrepid reporter Ellen Manny out on the streets of D.C.
It's practically perfect in every way.
This show feels practically perfect. 'Tis the season, everybody. It's Living Local DMV. I'm Sharice Gomez.
I'm Karina Delgado.
And I am Ellen Manny, and we are certainly fit for a holiday party, a holiday gala, holiday get-together, which is kind of the theme for today.
Yes.
Absolutely. You guys look so festive.
You look festive. You look fabulous.
I feel glamorous, honey. Oh, please, yes, get a close-up of that camera right there. We need it.
Oh, yeah, look at glam. Oh, give us a hair flip, Ellen, please.
Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this money in my purse?
Oh,
it's just from my wealthy husband.
Oh, this old blank check.
Exactly.
How are you ladies feeling? Happy holidays. How are you feeling?
Feeling festive. Feeling
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Feeling good, feeling great?
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm excited for this year. Something, I don't know why, but this year I'm extra festive. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You know, I just hope we have a lot of joy this season.
For sure, for sure. Well, we're going to get the joy kicked off right here on Living Local DMV. We're getting everybody ready for holiday party season. That's why we're in our cocktail best. Just, you know, we're going to start everybody off on a festive, fabulous note. And we're talking all about holiday party faux pas, but the do's and don'ts, because this is DC, ladies. This is the DMV.
Yeah.
You've got a 45 million holiday parties to attend this year, and we're going to get you ready today.
Yes.
First and foremost.
From head to toe.
Truly.
Yes. But also inside and out.
Yes.
The do's and the don'ts.
Yes.
Emotionally and physically.
Oh,
Right.
all the things, because this is Living Local. That's what we do here.
Oh, yeah.
So, ladies, have you already have your holiday party calendars booked? What are you doing this year?
Not yet. Not for me.
Okay.
And normally in Radio Land, they usually do it after the holidays.
Really?
I think probably because it's like on discount or something after the holidays.
Kind of a 2-for-1 deal.
Right, right. But I haven't seen anything yet. What about you, ladies?
Not too. I've got a couple of reunions, like, you know, when you work with a production team or a show for a long time, you have some reunion happy hours. My husband's holiday party, but not too many this year. So I'm really excited about the few I do have, because it's a good time to dress up and get together, everybody. Ellen, what's your calendar looking like this year?
Sharice, it's simply too busy to even count the number of holiday parties that I've been invited. I'm just kidding. I have a couple on my calendar. Yeah. Some kind of high end, some kind of low end. I got a pajama party coming up, so I got to find some cozy holiday PJs.
Yeah, or you know, Christmas sweater style parties.
Like it, bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
Exactly. So my question to you all is, as we navigate this holiday party season, what are the do's and the don'ts? Do you have any advice for people?
Well, I would say top of the list, especially if it's work related, don't get wasted.
Yes.
Do not get
That's
wasted.
a classic rule.
At the holiday party. Another big one is maybe don't hook up with any coworkers.
Ooh, yes.
Right?
And don't combine the two.
And don't get wasted and hook up with coworkers.
Not good.
Yeah.
I've got one, and this is for my plus ones out there. If you've been invited to your significant other's function, and this is the first time you are being debuted in the DC holiday party
the
unit,
social scene here.
let me just tell you something. Pop out! You need to have on, this is the dress you wear.
Yes,
you
the
need to
hair.
have a full hair glam. Just go completely glam. Do not let anybody forget who you are. I want every person in that room to be like, is that you? That's what you want. So that's my advice.
That
That's
is
my advice.
fantastic advice, because in DC, it's seen and be seen.
Yes.
And you want to be seen in this city.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well,
Ellen,
what about you? What's your advice?
Well, Karina, I'm going to have to go with you.
Okay.
My number one piece of advice is don't overdrink. I know the open bar can be tempting for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know when the drinks get flowing, when you're feeling good, but things get messy if you drink too much at the holiday party. And I have seen with my own 2 eyes, things get messy.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and that's how work parties get canceled. I've heard multiple stories of corporations saying, yeah, we don't do holiday parties anymore because the boss hooked up with, you know, the mailroom clerk.
it happens.
And here we are.
It happens.
Yes.
Well, and on a serious note, and those are all, you know, it's all fun and games, but on a very, very serious note, I would always just advise, always Uber there.
Yes, absolutely.
Uber back, because often it is open bar, and you just want to make sure everybody's safe during the holidays. So
Absolutely.
don't even bother trying to find a parking space.
Yeah.
Save yourself the trouble, the drama, and make sure that you're safe. So Uber.
Good idea.
Very good advice. Very good advice. You know what? We get a lot of good advice from the last word as well. So what is today's holiday theme, last word?
Well, we were just talking about holiday traditions, and so I wanted to find out what holiday traditions people have for their own families. And here's what one of our callers had to say.
Honestly, after my wife and I got married, we got tired of our typical family traditions. So we started doing a little of our own. One that we started doing, and we've been doing it for the past, 15 years now, is we make our own little 24 days of Christmas, but we write little tasks out of what we're going to do each specific day.
I love that.
So it could be little things like making a mistletoe. So taking an old ornament and putting Hershey Kisses all over it and hanging it in your house like a mistletoe.
Alex, I love that.
My family's tradition was we never celebrated Christmas. We celebrated Three Kings because it was January 6th.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until I got older, like, my parents were cheap and everything was on sale, so that's why I did it.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Alex. I love
Not a
that.
problem. Well, you take care and you have a wonderful holiday season.
Isn't that adorable?
That's adorable. A mistletoe.
Do you guys have any family traditions that you do specific for your own family, or?
I'm so corny. I'm the beige mom. I like the jammies. We do matching jammies.
yes. I love that.
We do a photo shoot as a family, and we always use reporter Daniel Hamburg as our photographer. Shout out to him.
He's fantastic.
He's amazing. He's amazing. So we do the matching jammies we wear for our Christmas card, and we also wear it on Christmas Day. And we put the tree up together, and every year we put up our turtle doves together.
That's so cute.
Yeah. All three of us put up the turtle doves. So it's a cute little tradition. Like I said, very, very beige mom of me, but
I have a quick question. What is a turtle dove?
You've never seen Home Alone, the second Home Alone?
The
turtle
the New
doves?
York one.
Yes.
The pigeon lady. No.
So at the end, Kevin gives the pigeon lady some turtle doves, and it's like a gift to the pigeon lady. Like, you know what? Here's 2 turtle doves. Some people may see it as a pigeon, but I see it as turtle doves. And turtle doves, if you know, they have like a romantic characteristic where if it's like a friendship bracelet. I give you my turtle dove. Here's our. When we'll always be apart, if not together. So it's.
I love that.
I didn't know that about the movie.
Right?
I gotta watch the end. Watch the end.
What's a classic one? I gotta watch it again.
Classic. What about you, ladies?
Oh, well, for me, my family, I'm going to preface this by saying most of us are in therapy, and we don't do this anymore. We used to have kind of like Festivus, the airing of the grievances. We used to do the burning of the names, where we would have a fire, and anybody we needed out of our life, we would write down their name and throw it in the fire.
I'm not mad at that.
I promise we're less twisted than we seem, but we got rid of that because there's no more anger and pettiness in our hearts.
I've got a lie. Can I come over and
Sharice,
kindling for the fire?
You should all come over. We'll burn names.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Love it.
I'll take
I
that
love it.
invitation.
What about you, Karina?
We kind of recently started a new tradition. So the traditions, my family are like, do we have to do this? So every Christmas, I always want to watch A Christmas Story.
Yes.
And my son and his wife, they're like, oh God, again? I'm like, what do you mean again? Every Christmas.
It's a classic.
Every Christmas we watch that. And then we do gingerbread houses. So we have a gingerbread house competition, but they've gotten very uncompetitive, so they're just kind of like throw it together and
I think they
bring
do a competition.
I think they just do it to humor me.
But
I'm there and I'm like, we're doing it.
You gotta keep the tradition alive.
I'm trying, guys.
And
Bring the
encourage
competition. I think time them this year and give a cash reward.
Yes.
I need to incentivize this.
Yes.
And when everyone loses, you kind of were like, oh.
You have to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch the dishes.
Something like that. We're gonna bring the competition back.
Yeah, I need help with this because the men in my family are just they're checked out.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Hey.
We'll work on that.
Exactly, we'll work on it. But I'm excited for this show today, y'all.
I'm so pumped about this show. Thank you all so much for joining us for another fantastic holiday edition of Living Local DMV.
Ooh, yes. Coming up on the show today, we're giving you tips for putting together an unforgettable holiday party that your guests will not want to end.
And speaking of holiday parties, you're going to want a hot outfit for your next soiree. After the break, looks and styling tips to slay any family gathering.
We're doing
This isn't them sitting in the chairs.
no, not yet.
Did you brought your phone? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, take pictures. Too early. Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say I don't need you. Oh, okay. I don't.
You're all
I think
good.
he's
You'll
just touching
be,
them up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Welcome back. From alluring designs to cozy chic, the holiday is in full effect, and today we're showing you how to style the season with confidence.
Yes, and whether you're decking the halls or dancing the night away, we're here to help you slay any occasion. See what I did there?
Hey.
And here with us is founder of Courted, Courtney O'Neill. Welcome.
Hi. Welcome.
How
Yes.
are you? You looking fabulous, by
So
the
do
way.
you. I mean,
well,
I wonder who
We
dressed
had a
you.
little help.
We had a little help. We had a little help. So, Courtney, first and foremost, you styled us today, so we have to give you kudos, but we're going to get there. What are the trends this holiday that we should be looking forward to?
Well, I think based off of your looks, we could sparkle.
Yes.
You know, a little sparkle never hurt anybody. And rich jewel tones. We're going to talk a little bit more about some inspiration from Hollywood, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, yeah, that's different because
Yes.
normally you see the traditional, the reds and greens and whites, but jewel tones, okay, and I'm
Yes.
seeing some of that there, of course. Well, let's talk about this look.
Absolutely.
Do I need to model
Yes,
this?
I think so.
I never
Come
get
on
to model
out.
on this show. Oh, okay,
Come
okay.
out. Give us a twist.
What is Sharice wearing,
so
honey?
this is Rami Brooke. This is a beautiful woman-owned line. Focuses on accentuating our sexiness, our confidence. This is called the Oz dress, which is a special collaboration with Wicked and Bloomingdale's.
Oh, wow.
So she is giving Oz, honey.
yes, it's
the
very,
wizard.
yeah, Emerald City.
Emerald
We're going to see
City.
the wizard, honey. We're going to see the
She
wizard.
knows everything.
Yes.
Love
So
it.
it's a
Love it.
beautiful midi cut.
Beautiful. And I'm sorry, where was this available again?
This is at Bloomingdale's.
Wonderful.
And a part of the Wicked collaboration. So you're going to see a lot of amazing looks there based on that movie.
I feel glam. And
Well,
let's talk about this look
Yes,
here.
yes.
For
So
the-
this
for
is
the sweater
Karina.
party.
Yes, so the sweater party. This is for if you're going in between, not formal black tie, but you want to give a little of that holiday spirit. Farm Rio. This is a company or brand that says they want to dress you in happiness.
Ooh.
So I think Karina feels
Very happy.
cheerful. Yeah.
Very happy. This is cheerful. And I think there's a lot of different ways you could wear this one, I think.
Totally. So you can be more conservative, which we didn't go for today.
No.
But you can, you know, we can dress down, but it's really a sweater, but we turned it into a dress for today because we know you could pull it off.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for picking this one for
And
me.
you know what? We cannot forget about some other familiar faces on this show, and the gentleman especially.
Ooh.
Producer Kai, he's coming. He's
Come on
stepping out.
out.
He's very excited for this moment. Very excited for this moment.
So Kai looks amazing in a very well fit, extra slim fit Hugo Boss tuxedo with the plum. So this is an example of those jewel tones that are
Yes.
coming out. You don't have to go for that green. You can capitalize on the green of your bow tie and your accents. So if you follow that primary, secondary, and accent layout there, you can capture all the colors in one.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Kai, you've had your camera time.
We got a few more.
Oh, all right. He's on. Give us some
minutes.
time. Give us some time. Well, we did not forget about another famous face in DC.
Yes.
The stunning Ellen Minnie.
Ellen looks elegant as always.
Yes.
Hello.
Can I borrow $20,000?
Yes, oh, I
And
know.
rich, honey, rich.
Rich.
Yes. So Ellen's wearing a brand called Reese. I think a lot of people know it very well. It's based out of London, but it's form-fitting, clean lines, machine washable, believe it or not.
Oh,
so this
whoa.
is all of these looks are accessible luxury, but Ellen is also giving that holiday glam. This could go from the ball or the gala, the black tie formal event, or she could wear it to a nice party.
I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
the rouging.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
Beautiful for all body types.
Yes.
And the texture is like a velvet.
It's velvet, exactly.
And
velvet.
machine washable.
And machine washable.
And it's comfortable.
Comfortable. It feels
Comfort.
amazing, right?
Ooh,
love it.
check out the accessories right here. We have the gold.
Yes.
kind
So
of
we want to
chunky
play off of
accessories.
that. Again, minimalist styling. Let the clothes be on, and you wear the clothes, not the clothes wear you. So we wanted to focus on our colors, our palette, champagne vibes here, and she's just ready to go.
I could really just be a model for the rest of my life. I mean, this is just walking on the Living Local set. But yes, I'll leave you all to do it.
So good. We have to ask what you are wearing as well, ma'am.
Thank you. So I'm wearing Sandro, and this is also a brand that a lot of folks are familiar with. But again, it's about elegance, simplicity. This is the beaded midi or maxi dress, and this is also velvet.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's very comfortable and machine washable as well.
Wow. Love it, love it. Producer Kai, Ellen, please come out here and show the people, show the people how stunning they can look. And again, where can people find these looks?
All of these fabulous looks are available at Bloomingdale's in Chevy Chase or bloomingdales.com online.
I think we look like a pretty darn good looking team.
We gotta get
guys.
to a party.
We have to go straight to a party. Courtney, how can people follow you so they can get styled by the fabulous Courtney O'Neill Allen?
Thank you. Everyone can follow me at Courted Style or at courtedstyle.com.
Love it, love it. Thank you so much. Yes, Kai, yes, you look fabulous. You look fabulous. And now that we've got fresh clothes, we've got to make sure that face is shining its best. And the hair is done. Up next, beauty looks and tips you need for your next holiday party. You're watching Living Local DMV and producer Kai.
Gotcha.
You can go look by looks, I guess. Move down. Welcome back. Like a diamond in the snow, the holidays are the perfect time to shine. With the help of a celebrity makeup artist, today we are sharing tips to create show-stopping makeup looks for every celebration. And also, the hair has to be fabulous as well. Please welcome back to the show, Jeff Wright and cosmetologist Shane Anthony. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Well, we've got the dresses and we've got the looks, but it all comes down to the hair and makeup.
Absolutely. That is a finishing touch to any look.
Absolutely,
Gotta have it.
absolutely. So tell me, first of all, let's start with our first beautiful model.
Yes,
Oh,
Miss
Ellen
Ellen.
Betty.
Go on.
What did you do with Ellen's look here, gentlemen?
You want to start right here?
Yes.
Let's do it.
With the hair, we just went something simple. Middle part, gave it some body curls, and flowing away from the face.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then for glam, with Ellen, I've seen Ellen in the studio so many times, and I've been dying to do her face. So I just want to keep her eyes as big and open as possible. So I just went with some lighter tones, did a little cut crease action, gave her a little smoke underneath to make the eyes look bigger. Anytime you encase the eyes with eyeshadow, it makes the eye look larger. If you have a smaller eye, surround it in some shadow, do some liner, it'll extend the eye like visually to us looking at you.
Gorgeous. And I've been telling her all afternoon, I'm like, her eyes are popping.
Yes.
Yes, I
She has
feel
beautiful eyes.
glam.
Love it.
I have a question about the hair. What kind of products did you use? Because my hair doesn't normally hold a curl, but I feel these are just fabulous, and they're sticking around.
Yes, I use Amika. I love Amika. Amika gives you no crunch, and when you comb it out, it just gives you a nice bounce.
So it's all kind of about the hairspray?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, yes.
gotcha.
And
I
the
like Amika.
process.
Absolutely.
So cooling the curl as you're curling and pinning it up as well.
We like her. We like Amika.
Yeah.
And we're just going to talk about holiday trends with this look. What trends are we looking at for hair going into 2025? Because I think bigger is better is what we've been talking a lot
The
about.
higher the hair, they say.
Bigger and layers. People like layers, like
Yes.
how it's bowing backwards.
Very pretty.
Everyone loves how that happens with the layers and the curls. So
Very nice. And what kind of trends are we seeing on Ellen?
I mean, this is a classic look. It's a smoky eye with a new lip.
Love it.
You want to balance the look.
It's iconic.
Is it okay to wear a darker lip with a smoky eye? Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you are afraid of that, the best rule of thumb is to pair the colors together. So if you do a plum eye, do a plum lip. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well,
Guys, I
anytime
feel
Jeff says
glamorous.
something,
Good.
I'm like, take my money, take my money. All right, gentlemen, what did you do on my look?
Yes. So I'll start with glam.
Okay.
I just want to pick up on the dress. I thought the dress was so interesting and fun, and the different colors, the iridescence of it. So I just try to replicate that in the eye look. Look down for us and kind of peek around a little bit, back and
gorgeous.
forth. Yeah, so if you look at that, it just picks up the same tones and the colors there. Smokes you out a little bit underneath just to make the eye look larger, a little more dramatic. Paired it with a new lip for balance, and there we go.
I love it.
Real
I love
simple.
it.
Going with the wizard theme.
Yes.
Going to see the wizard. We're going to see the wizard. And Shane, like I said, we talk about big hair. We like big hair
Yes.
and layers. So tell us what you did with my hair.
So basically, she wanted a big look, so we went in with lots and lots of curls, lots of hairspray, just making it as big as possible. The layers are already pretty much there, and it just flows and move.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, gentlemen, last but certainly never least in this world ever, Miss Karina Delgado.
Yes.
So let's talk about hair first, because
Yeah.
we got a moment going on.
Iconic!
Truly.
An iconic top knot. Always a go-to look, easy, very easy, just sleek it on up there, nice baby hairs on the side, very simple. And it's a simple look, but it's a big look.
Yeah, I love the baby hairs because it makes it look a little more modern.
Yes.
Brings in the element. And for Karina's look, Karina I've seen in the studio quite often too. I see her everywhere, honestly. And she always does a bow lip. So I want to keep her true to herself. Winged out the eye, kept it really simple, really basic, because I mean, the dress is a moment itself with the over-the-knee boot. Yeah, I just want to keep it really classic and simple. Kept
Gorgeous.
the eyes matte. Everything is matte, honestly. The lip is matte, the eyes are matte.
Very gorgeous, very gorgeous. Shane, we have to talk about baby hairs because you slicked us all down. What products are you using? We know we have Amika. We're going to buy her. But how do you sleek that? Oh, it's Amika Edge
Well,
Control.
the Edge Control Aveda Control Paste.
okay.
Aveda Control Paste. It doesn't have any water in it. Water tends to make your edges like crinkle up, and we don't want that. We want them very sleek and laid down. So Aveda Control Paste, after you've done flat ironed it and sleeked it back, it'll stay for a whole week.
Love it, love it. Well, Jeff, I have to ask you, how can people follow you and what do you have coming up?
Okay, so this is exciting to me. I have a makeup class that's coming up on February 23rd. That's a Sunday. And you'll get more information if you go to Instagram, makeup_machine, makeup_machine.
Love it, love it.
I'll have
Shane,
more details soon.
same with you. How can we follow you? How can you slay everybody's edges out there?
Yes, come see me. You can follow me at Shane the Great on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram. Shane the Great, ShaneTheGreat.
I feel beautiful.
Yes,
I know, I feel like a new person. We
Yeah.
need to go to a holiday party right now.
Right now. You guys down to go party after this?
I'm
We need a plus one. I always need a
Love
plus
it.
one.
All right, well, we're going to head out for that. Thank you both. But stick around, everybody, because coming up, how a local restaurant is helping you take away the stress of throwing together the perfect holiday meal. Stay tuned.
Later.
Welcome back. I love that song. That's a good one. Well, this season, why not let an expertly crafted dish take away some of the stress of throwing together an awesome holiday gathering? Here to share how Cranes is making it easy to create memorable moments around the table is executive chef at Cranes and RL's, Pepe Moncayo. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we got to acknowledge the elephant in the room, or should I say the dinosaur bone in the room, because this is massive. Yeah. What are we looking at right on the table right here?
So that's one of my specialties that I learned from my mentor. Is a whole veal shank that has been brined for 3 days, slow cooked for overnight, and then roasted in the oven and glazed in the juices. And I can go on and on, but it's delicious.
Oh my, it looks amazing. So talk to me about the holiday menu in general. What's the inspiration?
The inspiration are those things that I ate in my childhood. And I come from a low-income family in Spain, so this we can only afford once a year.
Right.
Exactly. So that's the inspiration that I'm having. Big pieces of meat, those things that you don't do usually, only when you can allow yourself to do.
Kind of the special meals around the holiday season.
That was the only time we can do this.
Right, right. Exactly. And so that I think that makes it even more special to have it on the menu. I mean, how does it feel to now be translating it during the holidays at the restaurant?
Super good. And when I hear from the people that they really enjoy it, it really have a different meaning to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, you know, it's awesome during the holidays when it's so stressful. I mean, people have so much stuff going on to actually kind of take a load off and not have to cook themselves. What have people's reactions been so far?
That is very easy because I give you everything ready. I pack garnishes, I pack the meat, I put instructions. So really, you just need to do a 2 minutes reading, start doing your things in the oven and microwave, and enjoy.
Oh, it's easy. Do you know if anybody's ever tried to say, "Oh yeah, I made this all myself from scratch" when they've ordered, or? No. Okay. Good. That's the only thing. And so you mentioned that you were inspired by your mentor on this veal shank.
Yes.
Can you talk more about that?
Oh, that was one of the big guys in Spain. His name was Santi Santamaria, and he was a ultra defender of traditions, and all his dishes will be around that part. No, he always stressed that importance, and this is something that he taught me.
Dang. Wow. And it's huge. I mean, I can't get over this. Now, but we have to talk about this as well. What is this dish?
This is suckling pig.
Okay.
I am
wow.
Spanish, and one of our specialties is slow roasted suckling pig. Then after you're gonna raise the temperature, so the meat is gonna be super moist and the skin is gonna be super crispy, and then comes along with garnishes that come for the season, which is apples, fennels, and squash.
So people are really getting a Spanish holiday when they're getting this menu.
A super holiday.
Yeah. And do you have any tips for people hosting at home, whether they're cooking for themselves or, getting food from the restaurant?
Well, in my case, is as I say, is follow the instructions. It's gonna be super easy.
Okay, yeah.
The more the merrier, and this can fit 4 people. This usually we do for 2 people, but you can order as many as you need.
Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about the restaurant in general. I mean, what do you mainly serve there?
Oh, Cranes is a Spanish-Japanese fusion. I live in Asia for 10 years. We are established since 2020, and we are in next to the Martin Luther King Library in Chinatown. And Arrels, we just opened it in the Arlo, Washington, D.C., and it's a Spanish traditional based on the rules of my cooking.
Fantastic. So kind of different cuisines at both restaurants.
Correct.
Okay. What do you recommend if people go to either restaurant they should get?
Well, in Arrels, surely things that come from the charcoal. We have a big charcoal oven, and we do rices, proteins, everything. And in Cranes, our big feature is the omakase, which is the tasting menu, which we give you the best of the day.
Oh, you're making me hungry. I gotta get to the restaurant soon. And if people want to order these for the holidays, how can they do that?
They can go to our website, and it's super easy. In 2 clicks, you can choose even garnishes, and you can top up. You can get as many as you need.
Ooh.
Put the day and the time that you want to pick up, and it will be ready for you.
Fantastic. So if people say want to order the veal shank, it feeds 4 people. Is that
That's
right?
for 4. Yeah.
For me, that's gonna be 1. That's all mine.
Okay. Good.
You're like, I don't think so. And then if people want to make reservations, say they want to come after the holidays because they've had this delicious veal shank, how can they do that?
Again, and we are in Resi, we are in Google, everywhere. So yes,
Fantastic.
find Cranes, and we will be there for you.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to take this. If I can lift it, I don't know if I can. It's pretty heavy.
It's 3 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm doing some weightlifting after this. Chef, thank you so much. Appreciate
You're most welcome.
you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Well, while I tackle this, y'all, stick around. We've got tips on conjuring a magical holiday gathering that your guests will not forget. Stick around.
And they get like offended or threatened.
But they are.
All right, no.
helping you take your holiday hosting to the next level with our friends from Occasions Caterers.
And here to help us slay everything
Slay
during
the
the
day.
holiday season. Slay, get it?
Yes.
See what I did there? Is our very good friend, the Director of Strategy and Revenue, Danielle E. Redmond. Welcome to the show.
Thanks. Nice to see you. Glad to be here today.
Absolutely.
First of all, please let me say this is so exquisite. It's so elevated. I can't wait to hear all about it.
Thank you. Good. Well, we had fun putting this together, and I'm
Yes.
so glad to hear some hosting tips for you.
I cannot wait. So let me say, if you're just starting from scratch, is it too late to start planning to host something?
Definitely not.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
this whole weekend ahead of you to get your plans in order.
Good to know. Good to know. So first of all, let's talk about, for those who may not know, they know, but say they don't. Tell us more about Occasions.
Yeah, sure, of course. So we are a local catering company we've really been here almost 40 years. So we have a
Wow.
long history of serving customers in Washington, D.C. With events, as small as 2 guests up to thousands of guests. So and everything in between. And we love helping our clients around the holidays to make it a really special celebration and also take some of the stress of hosting off their plate so they can sit back and enjoy.
Speaking of stress, what should every host include in their pre-holiday planning in order to ensure a smooth event?
Sure. So I think the most important thing you can do is have lists and more lists and lists. Being organized is so important and really allows you to enjoy the process. That's what I always say is you want to enjoy the process of planning, not just the day of. So the more organizing you do in advance and the more prep you can do ahead of time is always helpful.
I love it. And let me just talk about, every time you guys come, I'm like, I want that, I want that, I want that. Let's talk all about serving platters and what every good host or hostess should have in their artillery, if you will.
Yeah, of course. So I always tell my customers and my clients, use what you have. So you don't need to go out and get fancy platters. You don't need to use anything special. I love sort of a mixed look. Then you have maybe a bowl from a thrift store, or you have a piece of china that's been passed down from your grandmother. It all works together and brings in memories and meaningful pieces that you get to pull out and use on the holidays. They don't need to match. I would say, if you can, in your collection, have a large platter, some smaller platters. I like some things with a little bit of height, so you get a little bit of variation. But it's okay to use multiple platters for the same dish. So if you don't have a huge serving platter like this, maybe you have 2 serving platters of the same thing. And serving pieces, if you have them, that's a great thing to collect over time. I love vintage serving pieces. But if you don't stress. You can just use your regular forks and spoons from your silverware drawer if you need to.
Well, first of all, let me just say the fact that you said everything doesn't have to match is such a huge relief. But I never would have thought to create varying heights in order to make it elegant. Is there anything else that we can do to make it a more elegant spread, just with what we have at home?
Yeah, I mean, I love a little bit of garnish. You can see today we just put out some fruit, some things that came from our local grocery store. It's so easy to make an impact with a little pop of color.
Nice gourds.
Yes. Yeah. And honestly, these are things you can get so far in advance, so you don't have to be running out the day of trying to put together flowers, and then you can eat them afterwards. So it's a double bonus of looking pretty and then being healthy after the holidays.
Perfect. So let me talk about Occasions. I love to brag on you guys because you don't know it yet, but you're doing my 10-year anniversary party. Yes. Renewal, I don't know. I've already said Occasions, I'm booking them. How quickly could you all turn over like a family Thanksgiving party or any type of event? Like, do you do last minute bookings?
Well, we are taking orders through the end of today. So if you want to go on, we have Occasions Marketplace, which is really occasions delivered to your doorstep.
Nice.
Makes it really, really easy. I personally use this service to take a little bit of the pressure off from hosting. So you can get your orders in today for delivery next week. And the really nice thing is you don't have to have everything come the day of Thanksgiving or the day before. I am getting all of my food lined up on Monday, and it's cold out today. It's cold, I put things in my freezer and sort of have things laid out in advance.
Smart. So we have until the end of today. Okay, what time is that?
Yeah.
What time is that? Because I might have to call.
I think midnight, right?
Okay, cool.
11:59. Let's make that easy.
So for our audience that would like to partake and have Occasions bring that to them, how can they do that?
So we if you go online, Occasions Caterers, we have Marketplace, which is where you order items, and you don't need to order the full spread. We have customers that just order sides or desserts, and I think that just takes the pressure
pressure off a little bit. I personally already ordered a corn souffle, which is occasions really famous dish, our most famous dish. And I ordered a mac and cheese, a homemade mac and cheese. I don't want to make my own bechamel, and I know my kids are going to want it, and so that's an easy side. And I have them already ready to go. And Monday I'm going to pop them in my freezer and wait till Thursday.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. I'm telling you, the go-to, the go-to. Well, we so appreciate you coming on the show as always. And stay tuned. Capital Caring Health is helping families find support and comfort through hospice care next.
You're going to be at the couch.
Okay. Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Okay.
The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Capital Caring Health. Welcome back. It's where dignity, support, and peace take center stage. Today, we're diving into the compassionate world of hospice care. Here on how they're helping patients and families find comfort and essential care is Chief of Communications and Philanthropy, Steve Cohn, friend of the show. Welcome back.
Cerise, thanks for having me, as always.
Happy holidays.
Likewise.
I like the festive tie.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Well, first and foremost, for those of our audience who may not know, tell us more about Capital Caring Health, how long you guys have been just giving support and care to the DMV community.
Right. Well, as we approach the new year, I'm happy to say that we will begin our 48th year of operation.
Congratulations.
In 2025, and we were one of the very first hospice providers to begin operation in the United States when we did in 1977. So we've been part of the hospice legacy from day one. We have served during that period of time probably 500,000 patients and families in the DMV. And the need for us gets greater every year. We've cared for about, by the end of this year, 50,000 patients and their family members.
It's amazing, amazing work that you all do. And it's not just hospice care, but you also do other care. Tell us more about that.
Well, you're holding Goldie.
Yes.
We provide, as you know from talking to me previously, we provide robotic pets to families who have a loved one with dementia, which almost always dramatically improves the daily life of that dementia sufferer. We are also currently working with the Washington Home Foundation and the East River Family Strengthening Collaborative to provide 1,000 of these pets right now during the month of December to elderly residents of Washington, D.C. who are living alone and need companionship. And so they are companions that respond to sight, sound, and touch like real pets.
I love it. And especially during the holiday season, that can get lonely for some people, unfortunately.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's the season of loneliness in one way, right? So.
And it shouldn't be, but with these pets, they bring a little bit of joy.
No, we've seen remarkable results with providing them the elders who are living alone, have no family around, and are in fact lonely. So it's a wonderful thing that's being done right now in the district.
Very wonderful. I feel better already with Goldie in my lap. And tell us more, Steve, we talked about it before, but your inpatient care in the district.
Yeah, so we provide inpatient hospice care on the campus of Sibley Memorial Hospital. And we're actually approaching our 3rd anniversary. Again, thanks to the Washington Home, we were able to build out a facility. 95% of the time we care for folks who are terminally ill wherever they live. But 5% of the time, usually in the last few weeks of life, they often need around-the-clock care to make sure they're comfortable and pain-free. And that's why we have this facility.
It's amazing, and we've talked about it before, but state of the art. First of all, Sibley is known for being the best of the best. Tell us more about the specifics that people see there at the hospice care at Sibley.
Well, literally, there's a nurse assigned to each patient.
Wow.
Around the clock.
Wow.
And these are small, intimate facilities. In the case of our Sibley facility, it's 10 beds, suites. And it's very different from a hospital setting, even though in this case it's in a hospital. But our floor has no visiting hours, meaning you can come and go around the clock. You can stay with your loved one overnight or the whole time. And believe it or not, we even allow a live pet to visit.
A live pet, or it could be someone like Goldie.
Yes, exactly.
Both.
I mean, another thing I'd like to mention this time of year, which is heart-wrenching but necessary, is we're one of the largest providers of children hospice care in the nation. And we began providing children with hospice care at the very beginning when we started in 1977. We were one of the very first to do that. We have a dedicated, wonderful pediatric team. And speaking of dedicated, for everything we provide, we have wonderful volunteers who do a lot of effort all year round, but especially during the holidays.
Yes.
To make sure people aren't lonely if they have no family, and to provide presence and cheer to families who have a terminally ill child as well. So.
Well, Steve, I've said it before, you're doing the Lord's work. Thank you for everything you're doing. Can you quickly tell our viewers how they can get involved, how they can get a pet into the hands of a loved one, and how they can get more information on volunteering as well?
Right. All they have to do is go to capitalcaring.org, and they'll see how to volunteer, how to donate, how to get a pet. So that's the easiest thing that anyone can do, and any help we get, we're deeply appreciative.
Well, we are deeply appreciative to have you here. Thank you to Goldie. Thank you to Whisper, my old friend. I did not forget about you, Whisper. I have a new friend here, so I've been a little stingy with my love today. Thank you so much, Steve.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. This preceding portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Capital Caring Health. And stick around, we'll be back with more tips on how to make this holiday the best yet. Stay tuned.
So that would be.
This is gonna be over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Right here. I think it'd be good. And then you're just gonna stand on the other side of it.
Beautiful. Good to see you, Steve.
I'm missing the good part.
I know, right? Happy holidays.
Maria, this is you, right?
Yeah. Okay. Maria, can you pronounce your last name for me, please?
Mansaray. it sounds like good music for a holiday party. Welcome back. Well, hosting the perfect holiday gathering is never easy, but luckily we are here with an expert for the ultimate stress-free holiday function.
From flashy decor to delicious catering tips, here to help you celebrate in style is event decorator and planner Maria Mansouri-Thula. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Wow, what a spread. This is beautiful.
And the balloon decor as well.
yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
You are a Renaissance woman.
Yes.
You do it all.
I sure do.
Oh my goodness.
Sure
Well,
do.
please, first thing, it smells absolutely
Yes.
amazing in here.
and it's
Share with
good.
us what dishes you've brought. And
Sure. This is what you call jollof rice. This is stew with plantain. It's a West African dish, and I come from Sierra Leone, so it's a very popular dish in Sierra Leone, also in countries in West Africa.
I always hear about jollof rice.
Yes.
So
It's very
please tell us
popular.
what makes yours special.
So it's nothing really special, just the way we make it.
Okay.
Is tomato based, spices, herbs. You can add some assorted meats, chicken, however you want to make it.
Okay.
I am hungry. I love jollof
I know.
rice, and so I'm excited to dive in.
I know,
but,
it's requiring a lot of discipline
I
to,
know.
to stand back.
Stay strong, Karina.
Definitely, yeah. It's the holidays.
Yes, it is. Let's also talk about the decor. It's beautiful, from the
thank
balloons to the garland. How did you kind of come up with this decor for this theme?
Well, I just tend to look at some inspos and, think of different seasons. Right now it's the holidays, Christmas, so it was red, gold,
Yeah.
just put things together.
Fantastic. And so basically, how did you get into catering in the first place?
Well, so my mother, she was an event decorator, and she used to always tell me, "Oh, well, come with me. Let's go decorate a place." And I would just be like, "Oh no, mommy, come on!" But I end up just following her footsteps, and I just got into it, and I love it. It's a passion of mine, and I just love doing it.
And so, and I'm just gonna, and this is an assumption, but I feel like Mama's the one that taught you how to cook.
Yeah, cook and decorate. So
And
all
decorate.
of that.
Love that. I love that. So there's a little bit of love and,
Yes.
and home cooking in
Yes.
these meals. Now, when it comes to not only the cooking but the decoration, like that, you offer all of those services to folks.
Mostly the decorating.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Mostly the decorating because I can't do both. That's a lot.
Look, it's a lot.
But mostly the decorating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Fantastic, yes. And I also want to talk about the food, though. I mean, in terms of, the holiday season, but also celebrating your cultural roots. I mean, how does that feel, and how do you kind of have it come together?
Like you said, it's a popular dish.
Yeah.
So everyone, when they come to family gatherings, the first thing they say, "Where's the jollof rice?
Yeah.
Where's the jollof rice?" That's a very popular dish. So that's one of the main dishes that everyone loves.
Yeah.
And look forward to eating.
Well, I will say, so my son's family, they come from Panama, and so they do plantains as well, plátanos, but I will say, often it's done different in each different region. So tell us a little bit more about your plantains.
So the plantains here are sliced, as you can see, diagonally. It's basically the same way. We don't mash them, we just slice them and fry them. That's basically it.
Looks
It's
delicious.
not-
Well,
nothing
I
different.
can't help myself.
I know. Can
any
we dig
longer.
in?
Definitely.
I'll let you eat.
Delicious.
Definitely.
And I'll talk. So, I mean, what are your hopes and goals for your business?
My hope and goals is to expand and grow. I would definitely love to teach also. I definitely love to, work with bigger corporations and organizations, sporting events. So that's one of my main goals.
Well, hopefully we can help you accomplish that today. How can
Definitely.
our
Definitely.
audience reach out to you? How can they find you? How can they follow your journey?
Definitely. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, m.s.decor.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to grab one of these too.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, Maria. And coming up, we'll be right back with today's last word.
Ooh, look good.
Thank you.
That music's so
never
good.
gets old, never.
Never gets old. Well, the holidays are all for the tradition, the family fun and activities, especially when we enjoyed it in our younger days. Well, we're all still young. What am I talking about?
That's true.
Anyway.
But you know, you start some new family traditions
Yes.
along
Yep.
the way
Yep.
as well. So we talked to our audience to find out what traditions they have in their own home. And here's what another caller had to say.
I make tons and tons of cookies. I've already baked 27 dozen cookies already this year.
Gosh.
And I use a recipe that was my great aunt's. It's still in her handwriting. And it's the base for so many, like Blossom cookies and Reese Cup cookies and M&M cookies. And everybody just loves it. So.
Oh, that is so beautiful. And it's in her handwriting? You've got to make sure that you get that framed at some point for your kitchen or something.
That's my plan. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
But I think
beautiful.
that's probably the only thing is the cookies.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing and happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Send me some cookies.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
27.
I
Carry the one.
Hold on, that's a lot of math. I can't
You
do
said
that.
save you some cookies. She's got enough cookies to.
She's gonna feed the world.
Right. I will say there are certain things that I cook only during the holidays, and so I think that's probably what stands out the most in the minds of my family. My nephew, he's in the Navy, and they're giving him leave for the holidays, so he's going to join us in Las Vegas, and he's already putting in his order of what he wants his TT to make him.
Doesn't that just warm your heart?
Yes.
Are you already cooking now?
Yes,
to
I
get
already
ready?
started making the shopping list.
Well, if you have any leftovers, feel free to give them to us.
Please,
Yeah, for
please,
sure.
please. What are those dishes?
So I usually make a peppermint bark, and then I do the smaller pretzels. These are the sweet treats. So I do the smaller pretzels, and I put a Rolo on there, and then you bake those, and you do a little sea salt on the top because the Rolo already has the chocolate and the caramel.
Oh my
so you just
gosh.
do that, this little cute little, you know, and then yes.
I want a TT, Karina.
Yes. Well, on that note, thanks so much for joining us, y'all.
Content segments during Living Local DMV were paid for by Capital Caring Health.